Hey, this is Jeff with a quick channel update. It's always summer here at my virtual house because Belthan's too lazy to make a winter version. Yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm not complaining. First off, the channel's closing in on 3,000 subscribers as I'm recording. This has gone way beyond what I imagined when I started in terms of both the topics I cover and the number of people watching. So thank you very much for all the feedback and support. So what's coming up? I'll be resuming the DLC crossover walkthrough soon with Old World Blues. Thanks to everyone who voted in the poll, it won by a landslide. That has the advantage of seeing all 4 DLCs in the order they were released, and maybe getting some hints about Ulysses before we do Lonesome Road. I'm also going to finish the last few Mr. Overconfidence shorts at some point. They were really popular, and they're fun to make. And I may do follow-ups to the run speed and sneak analysis videos. There have been a lot of questions in the comments about the effect of factors and scenarios I didn't test. Thanks to everyone for that, too, by the way. And sorry for not responding to them sooner. I'd like to say I was waiting to do a dramatic reveal of the answers in a video, but the truth is I just haven't had the time to test them yet. Why? Well, besides the holidays and other real-life stuff, Belthan has been busy with the Old World Blues crossover module. It's just about ready for beta testing, and not a moment too soon. Parkinson's Law. Work expands to fill the available time. Despite my best efforts to future-proof the crossover interface, every time I release a new DLC module, I end up having to tweak the base mod too. I figured I might as well fix a few bugs while I was in there, and the next thing you know, I'd finished all the models who were marked as planned but not implemented in the cheat sheet, and added a few features that had been on my future development wish list for ages. Speaking of which, not to hijack the update, but it is technically my channel, I have a question for you. One of the new features is the ability to exchange content with Larry.
Yes, and not just from the Capital Wasteland region. I may have mentioned that we have franchises in other areas as well. It'll take a bit of time to restore the files from backup, compress them for transmission, and send them along, but not more than a day.
There's a cooldown timer so you can't stand by the phone and spam free money.
I admire your enthusiasm, but I'm still pulling together the files to satisfy your previous request.
Right now, the timer gets shorter with each exchange. The in-game rationale is that this is all new and Larry is making up the procedures as he goes along, so he gets more efficient with time. Gameplay-wise, it makes things less tedious for players who'd rather buy content and package it than produce their own, or are just completionists. The question is, in hardcore mode, if the cooldown timer speeds up as you trade more content, would the reduced drain on your hunger and thirst meters be welcome, or do you want hardcore mode to be hardcore? Like, the timer shouldn't speed up at all. I can make it work differently in normal mode and hardcore mode, so I'm going to put up a poll and see what you think about the cooldown period in either mode. Well, I definitely want it to speed up either way. It'd make my life easier when I cover that feature in the walkthrough. But I'm biased because I don't usually play in hardcore mode, and I don't get a vote anyway because I'm just Belthan's avatar. So let Meta Jeff know what you think in the poll, or leave a comment. Stop it! You're gonna make my head explode again. Once again, thanks for watching, and for all the likes, comments, and subs. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.